Yeah.
Oh. Hi, Mila. I am the founder and CEO of Inspire Together, and this is our youth center. We have centers across LA and San Bernardino County that focuses on at-risk youth. We do pre-apprenticeship programs. We help with housing, mental health, substance abuse, rental assistance. I just want to make sure that any youth that comes in doesn't want for anything. Me and my siblings, we lost our parents when I was younger, probably like 7. I kind of moved around with family, and then I ended up in foster care probably about the age of like 13. And just being in foster care, I just saw all the gaps. And I was just like, kids need to be loved more, they need to be supported more. I feel like youth are innocent. I feel like every youth needs a positive space. They need positive relationships and role models to show them so that they can overcome their trauma and like gain independence. I feel like no kid should be hungry, no kid should want for food, no kid should want for clothing or a safe space. And that drives me to constantly give back, to fill in that gap. If you are loved and supported, it changes things, like personal relationships. Like all the kids here, I know them, they loved on, they know they can come here, they know like I'm not gonna be judged. I'm constantly moving from foster home to foster home, or I get in trouble and then I go to group home, or I might end up here, then I'm labeled as this. But it's like it all starts from who you are and what your story is. They had to go through so much as children and not have positive role models in their life. And now they kind of out here on their own, so they kind of making mistakes. It's like if you have that person, like you are loved, you are supported, you're gonna make mistakes, it still is your home. Navigating through the foster care system, if you don't have, if your social worker is not big, 'cause just imagine what their caseload is, right? So when I turned 18, I didn't know there was something called independent living program, where I wasn't just put on the streets. I had no idea, I just turned 18, grabbed my bags and left. I didn't know that they paid for college. I created a curriculum called Speaking Their Language, so foster youth and homeless youth know how to navigate resources. There's so many resources out there, they're just unaware of how to navigate them, right? So it's like there is housing after 18. You can get your own apartment. You can live somewhere for 3 extra years until you're 21. You can get college paid for. So it's so much resources that they are unaware of if they're not, because foster parents don't give you that information. So it's big for me to get in those spaces to teach them that these are the resources that are available.
How do they get in contact with the program? You mentioned some through group homes, but like how do you find the kids and how do you make sure that we're impacting as many kids as possible in the LA area?
We go where the need is. I tell my staff every day, like between here and 5 blocks, it's a kid that's probably hungry that don't even know we're here. So we constantly got outreach. We have our grand opening for our San Bernardino location. That is for youth who have been in the incarcerated. So we help them with housing and things like that. And we just opened our transitional living program so we can house youth too for 18 months. And we just don't plan on stopping. So when you see us, just know we're doing the work. You can go to our website at inspire2together.com. We're always open for volunteers or any support that you would like to give to help the youth. So you can change somebody's day, you can change somebody's life, just to be a good person, you know?
Yeah.
Thank you for all you do.
Thank you for having us. Amazing to learn about your work.
Now, if I could just match you with the fitness part, right?
What did you feel like being 11 and 12 in a mental institution?
I knew I was different. They just didn't know that I was different, and they didn't see what I saw. My name is Mitchell. I'm 24 years old. I'm from South Central Los Angeles. Today, my mom, she bought me a PS4, PSP for my birthday. I played all the games on it, and when she took me there, I wasn't aware of what was going on. So when she left, I'm still on my game. Not worried about nothing. Some people with some white coats came in there. I was like, yeah, come with us, Aaron. And I'm like, where am I at? Long story short, they told me the whole get down, and I was there for about about 6 to 8 months.
Wow.
Not really long.
6 to
That's
8
a long
months.
time.
And you just looked around and you said, this ain't for me. I'm just.
Yeah. No, it wasn't for me, but certain situations you get put in that test you,
Right.
you know,
Right.
and every situation I put in, I feel like I ace it.
Wow.
Anything in that experience in that time?
Most definitely, I am different, and you can see that in others when you are in those types of places, and knowing that that is not something wrong with them. It's like how you're going about treating them, and knowing how to treat them.
People want to fit you into a box, you know, and it's like if you don't fit within that box.
There's something wrong with you.
Right?
Something's wrong with
Be a
you.
circle, triangle,
Right,
Yeah.
right.
trapezoid. Doesn't
Right.
matter what shape you are.
Right.
You know, people gotta accept that.
Right.
Wow, it's incredible though that you knew and you always had that knowing that I'm different and you can't see what I see, because that is, I think when you see people make it to the success stories, you always hear people say like, no, I knew. I always
They
knew
know.
that I was different.
Here at Aspire Together, they help me gather many tools and put me in many opportunities to better myself and my journey. And I really appreciate every staff and team member here that's helped build me up to the person I am today. Recently, my mom passed away, so that really pushed me to go out into the world and make something of myself. In 5 to 7 years, hopefully I'm owning my own business and managing my own company. Through all walks of life, people can go through all types of situations, and no matter what you go through, you always have to have that type of courage and I would say pride to just keep going and not beat up yourself or get down on the situation. You have to always look at the brighter side and think of the glass half full than glass half empty. Your time will come.
Is there any voice in the back of your head that, like maybe something your mother said or just anybody in general, that kind of plays in your mind when you have those down times? Like when you feel discouraged and when you feel like the world is against you, what is what does that voice say to you?
It's my grandma's voice, and it's she said that everyone's gonna talk about you until the day you die. So don't listen to what everybody has to say. You worry about what you got to do with yourself and how you carry yourself.
Yeah, let's see the wink. Okay, you look handsome. You look handsome.